Aaron and Teyana.
Like, I'm confused because y'all know peace is what I want. Like, I don't want no smoke, bruh. Like, I'm too happy right now.
What happens when a confession that could destroy everything is caught on camera? Iman Shumpert, a man known for his public persona and commitment to family, has just admitted to cheating on Teyana Taylor. And the shocking moment was captured on film, spreading like wildfire across social media. In an emotional confession that took the world by surprise, Iman opens up about his infidelity, and the fallout is already starting. The question on everyone's mind: can Teyana forgive him, or has this public confession shattered their relationship beyond repair? Stick with us as we break down the explosive moment and explore what happens next for Iman, Teyana, and their future. The confession took place in a candid moment, a conversation that wasn't meant to be seen by the world. Iman, surrounded by cameras and fans, took the brave, or perhaps desperate, step of confessing his mistake. The video, which was leaked online, has been viewed millions of times, leaving fans in shock. Iman, visibly emotional, finally admits what so many have speculated for months: he cheated on Teyana. "I made a mistake. A big mistake," he says in the footage, his voice thick with emotion. "I hurt the one person who's always had my back. Teyana didn't deserve this." It's a raw moment, and the confession hits hard. Iman doesn't just admit to the affair, he acknowledges the hurt he's caused, the trust he's broken, and the future he's put at risk. His face says it all. This isn't just about public image, it's about a man confronting the reality of his actions. But is this admission enough? Or is it too little, too late? Fans are left reeling. Can Iman truly be forgiven for something as serious as cheating? And more importantly, how does this affect his relationship with Teyana, who's now faced with an unimaginable choice? This confession, caught on camera, is just the beginning of a much larger story. What happens next will determine whether this relationship can be repaired, or whether it's beyond saving. To fully understand the gravity of Iman's confession, we need to look back at his relationship with Teyana. From the outside, they seemed like the perfect couple. Their social media posts, family photos, and public appearances painted a picture of love, respect, and unwavering support. They had the kind of relationship people admired. But behind the public eye, things weren't always as perfect as they seemed. There were whispers of trouble. No relationship is without its challenges, especially one that's constantly under the microscope. But until now, Iman and Teyana had managed to keep their private lives relatively intact. They were both busy with careers, raising a family, and navigating the complexities of life in the spotlight. But even the strongest relationships have cracks, and the rumors of infidelity were the first signs that something was amiss. Teyana, known for her strength and independence, had always been vocal about the importance of trust in a relationship. For Iman, this wasn't just a public mistake, it was a personal betrayal that cut deep. This confession isn't just a headline, it's the breaking point of a relationship that, until now, had been a beacon of love in a world of uncertainty. The question now is, what happens to this bond that so many looked up to? Will Teyana be able to forgive the man she thought she could trust with her heart, or has the damage been done? The emotional weight of this confession cannot be understated. It's a pivotal moment in their relationship, and only time will tell if they can move past it. While Iman's confession has taken the world by storm, the real question remains: how will Teyana react? As the video of Iman's emotional admission continues to circulate, all eyes are on her. Teyana's response, so far, silent, leaves fans and media outlets guessing. Will she speak out? Will she confront Iman? Or will she choose to keep her thoughts and emotions private for now? Teyana, a woman known for her fiery independence and bold personality, has always been a protector of her family. But this is different. This is not a typical scandal. This is the man she chose to spend her life with, the father of her child. Her silence speaks volumes, but the real question is she protecting herself, or is she simply processing everything in private? As fans eagerly wait for Teyana to speak out, the emotional tension surrounding the situation continues to build. Each passing day without her response only adds to the growing speculation, and many are left to wonder what her silence truly means. Some fans believe that Teyana is preparing for a major public statement, one that will shed light on the truth behind her silence and clarify her stance on the situation. Others feel that her silence reflects an inner strength, a decision to avoid adding fuel to the fire and allowing things to unfold on her own terms. Teyana's choice to stay quiet in the midst of such intense scrutiny has become a topic of great interest, with fans, media outlets, and even her inner circle speculating about what her next move will be. What will Teyana say when she finally speaks? Will she choose to confront the situation head-on, or will she remain composed, using her silence as a way to control the narrative? But one thing is certain, Teyana's next move will be crucial in determining what happens next for her and Iman. The direction she chooses to take will not only impact her relationship with Iman but also shape her public image. The longer she stays silent, the more pressure will mount on her to either speak out in her defense or offer an olive branch to Iman. Her fans are waiting, and so is the public, eager to see whether she will choose to heal the wounds or further distance herself from the situation. The anticipation is palpable, as every word she speaks, or chooses not to speak, will carry immense weight in the coming days. On the other side of the equation, Iman's confession has far-reaching consequences that go beyond his personal relationship with Teyana. Known for his professionalism, public integrity, and clean image, Iman's actions have shattered the persona he spent years building. His confession has exposed a side of him that was previously hidden from the public eye, revealing vulnerability and flaws that his fans weren't prepared for. The public now has a new image of Iman, one that is less polished, less perfect, and more deeply human than they could have ever imagined. This revelation has shaken his fanbase and the media, leaving them to question his motives and intentions, and whether the man they admired is the same person they thought he was. However, the question now arises: will this confession be enough to redeem him in the eyes of the public? Can Iman repair the damage he's caused to his reputation, or has he crossed a line that's too far gone for him to ever return from? The mixed reactions from fans suggest that his path to redemption will not be an easy one. Some fans are applauding his honesty, acknowledging that admitting to his mistake takes a great deal of courage and integrity. "It takes a real man to admit his mistakes," one comment reads, reflecting a sentiment shared by many who believe that his confession is an important step in the right direction. These supporters argue that everyone makes mistakes, and the fact that Iman is owning up to his actions is a sign of maturity and self-awareness. On the flip side, others are less forgiving. For them, the act of cheating is a betrayal that can never be undone, no matter how much one admits to it. "Cheating is cheating," says another fan. "This isn't something you just admit and move on from." For these fans, Iman's confession does little to erase the hurt caused by his actions, and they feel that he has damaged not only his relationship with Teyana but also his public reputation in ways that can't easily be fixed. In a world where integrity and loyalty are highly valued, especially among public figures, Iman's mistake may be seen as too much of a stain on his character to be forgiven so easily. The division among fans highlights the complex nature of this situation. Some believe in second chances, while others see betrayal as unforgivable. Teyana's role in this situation is just as pivotal as Iman's confession. Her response to the betrayal could either help heal the wounds or deepen them further. If she chooses to forgive Iman, there may still be hope for reconciliation between them, and their fans might be willing to forgive him as well. Fans are watching closely to see whether Teyana will extend grace to Iman, understanding the complexity of their relationship and the challenges they face as a couple. If Teyana does choose to forgive him, it could send a powerful message to the public about the importance of love, commitment, and forgiveness in relationships. However, if Teyana chooses to walk away, the consequences could be severe, not just for her personal life but for Iman as well. The public fallout from her decision could further damage Iman's reputation, and the impact on his career could be significant. For Teyana, walking away might be a way to reclaim her power and show that she values herself and her daughter above all else. Her decision would have a lasting effect on the way both Iman and their fans view their relationship, and it could signal the end of an era for the couple. The fallout from Iman's confession is far from over, and it will have a lasting impact on both him and Teyana. How they handle this situation moving forward will define not only their relationship but also their careers. The emotional toll of this betrayal is profound, and the public will continue to watch their every move, eagerly awaiting updates on how the situation unfolds. Fans are left to weigh in on the situation, with social media exploding with opinions on both sides. Some support Iman for his courage in admitting his mistake, while others condemn him for his actions. In the end, the future of Iman and Teyana will depend on how they handle the aftermath of this confession, and whether they can navigate the emotional and public challenges ahead. Fans are also speculating about Teyana's next move. Some believe she'll forgive Iman and work to rebuild their relationship for the sake of their daughter, while others think this could be the end of the road for them. She deserves better, many fans are saying, rallying around Teyana in the wake of the scandal. As the speculations continue, the drama only intensifies. Everyone wants to know, what's next for Iman and Teyana? Will they rebuild their relationship? Or is this the final chapter of their story? The pivotal moment in this whole situation comes when Iman sits down for one last interview. This is the moment where he explains everything, the cheating, the regret, and his hope for forgiveness. "I know I've hurt her, and I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm just saying I'm sorry, and I'll spend the rest of my life trying to make it right," he says, his eyes filled with remorse. It's a vulnerable, raw moment, but the real question is whether it's enough. Can words truly heal the wounds he's inflicted? Will Teyana see this confession as a step toward redemption, or will it feel like too little, too late? As the interview ends, Iman looks directly into the camera. "I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be better. I just hope Teyana can see that." The screen fades to black, and fans are left wondering, will Teyana find it in her heart to forgive him, or will this be the end of their journey together? The cliffhanger leaves the audience on edge, unsure of what will come next in this emotional saga. The confession may have been the first step, but the road ahead is still filled with uncertainty. What do you think about Iman's confession? Can he truly redeem himself, or has the damage been done? What do you think Teyana's next move will be? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay updated on all the latest developments in this ongoing drama, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss the next chapter in this emotional story.